this is what 3 estate sales and 1 trip to Goodwill looks like. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had a casualty setting this up. It was a beautiful cased glass vase and I'm really sad about it, but we're gonna move on. I'm pretty happy with this haul. My favorite stop was definitely a barn sale, which here in Atlanta, we really don't have a lot of barn sales. If you want that, you have to go out pretty far. So that was a rare opportunity. That's where I picked up this table and a few of the smalls. Some of this stuff is already available up on my Etsy. Some of it is going to be put in my booth. Some of it, I haven't really decided what I want to do with it yet. I think this little setup is really cute. I want to do more of this as a good like practice for displays in my booth and social media and all of that. Now that I showed you guys my little haul, I'm gonna take you along with me to my booth. I am just gonna drop a few little things off, and then I'm also gonna move some stuff around because I get bored really easily if I'm not super happy with my setup, and I'm not super happy with it, so we're gonna move some stuff around. Well, I forgot my damn tripod, but we're gonna try and make this work. Okay, here's what I want to try to do. This over there, this over there, this over here. We'll see. Well, I moved the furniture pieces. And so now I just need to redress everything. And I think I'm gonna take a couple more smalls out of here, stuff that's been sitting in here for a while, and move it over to my Etsy. I'm completely blanking on what I had up here before I moved it. Okay, I just did a little like kind of mini reset. There's a few vignettes that I actually really like how they came out, so I'm gonna show you real quick. So if you remember, I have a double space. So I didn't really do much on this side. This is where I did all the reworking, and I think there's a little more space to kind of walk in and check everything out. The biggest thing is I moved this from over there so that you could shop the smalls a lot easier than when they were in the back corner. Of course, now the table's in the back corner, but it feels a little easier to see everything on it from back here. And this space is pretty much the same. I just moved a few small pieces on the wall around, but that's about it. I think this little setup came out so cute. This top shelf is definitely my favorite. I don't know how. I'm really surprised this bird crewel hasn't sold yet, but maybe it will now. Who knows? It's a little more up front and center. And then I moved the table over, and I think the colors and the sort of warm brown tones of the display on top is really cute now. I'm pretty happy with it. Let's talk about some stuff. So a lot of things in this world right now are pretty up in the air, pretty scary. The antique business and the vintage reselling business is no different. I have definitely felt that in business lately. Full transparency, for the first time ever in over a year that I've had an antique booth, I did not make rent. That's a hard pill to swallow. It's an embarrassing thing to have to say, but we're going to be honest here, and we're going to say what's up. I did not make rent. I was really close. I think I was like $30 away from making rent, but that just shows how slow stuff is right now. This month is, as of right now, a lot of the same. It's really, really slow. So what am I doing as a business owner to try to turn things around or at least stay stable? First thing, about a week ago, I decided I am not going to source, at least until I get through everything that I already have and stuff sells down. So it has been a week. I haven't sourced. To some people, that might seem like no time at all. To other people, that they're like, oh my God, that's crazy. I source every single day. I was definitely somewhere in the middle. I'm definitely starting to get the itch to go out and source, but I'm trying so hard to be really responsible. Next thing I am doing is I am going through those piles, those death piles, the stuff that either needs a tiny repair or cleaned, or I'm not sure what it is and I'm having a hard time identifying it, or the stuff that I'm like, why did I buy this? I'm trying to go through all of that stuff and clean it, fix it, list it, or just get rid of it. So far, I have been staying true to that. I have definitely shrunken some piles. They're not gone, but we're doing better. Another thing I'm trying to do is I'm taking smalls out of my booth that have just been like sitting forever, and I'm going and I'm putting them up on Etsy or vice versa. I don't put my Etsy listings in my booth at the same time. That to me is just a recipe for disaster. I keep them separate. So anything that's super slow that hasn't been moving, I'm reevaluating and I'm trying to switch them out, see if a different platform yields a different result. I'm also reducing the price of some stuff in my booth, stuff that's been sitting, stuff that I'm like, I got this for a really good deal. I can move that deal along to the customer potentially. So that's some of the stuff that I'm immediately trying to do. That means probably not a lot of thrifting videos for a hot minute, unless all of a sudden I just sell a ton of stuff, which, I mean, we can all hope is the outcome. I'm trying to be really methodical. I'm trying to be really responsible, and I'm trying to take this as seriously as I can. If you are an antique booth owner or a vintage reseller, let me know how your business has been doing in the comments below. Are things steady? Are they dropping off? Are you doing really well? Let me know what's going on out there for everybody else. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe and hit the bell notification so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Other than that, I will talk to you guys in the next one.